For this Module 9, I was working on the front end of the Code Blogs project, where we created a stylized social media page. So because I was working on the front end, I received wireframe and I received back-end routes and controllers and schema to help me to set my front end. I have found this quite interesting because this is one of the projects that I had to build from scratch. I know others have partners, and even though I did not have a partner, just working again from scratch on the front end with routes and with controllers and with directives from a backend that has already been developed was quite interesting, because the first thing I did was try to understand the routes, try to understand what this route does, what this route does, where it goes, what data it needs, what information it needs, and all of that. The first page that I built out was the login page. This login page is a React page which is supposed to render email and password, and in the back it has a post request for logging in, where if the person who is logging in succeeds in logging in, then their information is stored in the local storage and a session is created in the back end, and the session token is stored in a browser cookie. And if the person cannot fails to log in, then they're taken to an unauthorized page. To show how this happens on the front end is this login info, where which has the logo and the name, the form taking in the information from the email and the password, and I just prompted a photo on AI, on ChatGPT. I just told it to give me a photo of people outside looking like they're having fun, because I thought to myself, this is a social media page and it's supposed to invoke community and fun. So that is a photo I set on an AI prompt and downloaded it. It was the first one I downloaded. I didn't reprompt it because in the first instant it just gave me exactly what I needed for that time. So this is the login page. And when we try to log in, I will take one of my logged in users, and if you try to log in, for example, I'll use a wrong password. If you try to log in and the password is wrong, you get the model telling you that login has failed, and you're redirected to the registration page. The registration page has all the details, the names, the birthday, email, password, status, location, and occupation, and invites a new user to register. Also in this registration page, for example, if you registered, you don't have the full information, it will encourage you, to add more information and refuse to register you if you have not finished all the information. The email field also encourages you to put email in the correct form, and if you try to register without finishing everything, it again gives you all the prompts for you to actually register correctly. So back to the login page, so that I can correctly log in. The login page also, if you're a new user, you have the chance to sign up, and when you click sign up here, it takes you to the registration form. Okay, now going back, we will now log in correctly with a user that had already been created, and we will input the correct password. Upon logging in, get a toaster telling me that the login is successful, and leads you directly to the home page. Now I will go to the code for the home page. In the home page, the code that I created for this is in two parts. First, let's start with the navbar. The navbar has the main layout and navigation, which is basically the left navbar and the header. That is what is contained in this code. It first of all manages all the sessions and authentication for the users who are logged in. Aside from that, it manages the user's name and role, because there are two types of users. There are the basic users and the admins. Then it gives all the links to the home, blogs, network, and admin. Likewise, for the logged in user, it has the account settings and the logout option. It also has a post model at the top, created in the navbar. Then in the home page, what this home page does basically is to fetch a user's information from the back end, display all the user's information, the name that we get from the registration form, the name, the status, the birthday, all of that, lists all the posts of the user that the user has ever created, and it stores the information in a cookie, which is also enabled by the navbar. So going back to its functionality and its look, this is what the homepage looks like. The navbar is on the left. When you click, the active button is highlighted, and the admin button is present here because this particular user is an admin. If we log out and log in with a user who is not an admin, we try a user who is not an admin. Minute. It's not supposed to show. Sorry, I must have forgotten. Pardon me. Right. If we log in with a user who is not an admin, as you can see, it only has 3. It doesn't have the admin tab. So we can proceed with this. So the home page now has the information about the user who's logged in, his status, and all the information, the number of posts, and all the posts here on the right ordered by the latest post. Likewise, when you click on the account settings, on the account, there's account settings and logout, which are options. And when you click on account settings, there's a toaster, because that is not active for now. The create post is present on all the 3 pages that you go through. And when you click on the create post, it brings a model which is on top of the page, and we can be able to post this. Also, the navbar is always on the left and the header is always on top, irrespective of what page you are in. And like we'd seen, the admin is only displayed only to the person who's an admin. When we go to the blogs, going into the code for the blogs, I created a blogs page that was going to allow me, number one, to view all the posts from all the all the users, and allow users to write and post comments, at the same time be able to post a comment at the top, and also see other users' names and initials. Which brings us to this. These are all the users and all the posts that they've had with their names, and you can create a comment and it is posted, and it posts the name of the person who's written the comment, and the user we're using right now is Jon Snow. Thirdly, the next page was to create a network card, which will take us back to our code. This network page ideally was supposed to be able to display all users in the network, their information, and their last post. So, which brings us to this. This is the last post the current user had, Jon Snow. So you can see it actually lists the last post that was had. And this is a card. Currently, I only have 4 users with posts, and all the information is there as well. We can then log out and log in with a user who is an admin for us to see the last page and that the admin page actually logs. And when you log in with a user who's an admin, first of all, it indicates there that he's an admin. And this is the user's page, and the admin page is also available. Right now, it only contains toasters. If you click on the cards here, which I am imagining Module 10 going to building these cards. So that concludes my build for this week, and I look forward to Module 10. Thank you.